Hi, and welcome back to another episode of our Leadership Testimonial series with the Jayco family of companies. I'm your host, Hannah Golahowski, and today with us we have Leon Schwartz, who is our Vice President of Manufacturing for the Jayco Towables Group. Okay, Leon, could you tell us a little bit about how you got started in the RV industry?
For me, it was just young man, married, starting a family, needed a job, had family that worked at Jayco, and so I come to Jayco, and one thing led to another, and here I am 35 years later.
Absolutely, yeah, and what an accomplishment that is. So as the VP of Manufacturing for the Towables Group, could you kind of describe what your day-to-day looks like?
My day-to-day is pretty much checking in with the directors, making sure and just reassuring that the operations are functioning, they're not running into any snags as far as whether it's production related or outside of their world. Where can I help if needed?
Yeah, absolutely. And what would you say like the most rewarding part of your job is?
For me, couple things. When we have the demand like we had during the COVID period, we couldn't hardly build enough product. And so getting groups together, assembling a team to put together to start up another production line, seeing those grow and be successful, that's always been rewarding. Another part for me is seeing young guys or gals come into the industry and seeing them start out at ground level, growing with the company, and then growing into some level of management has been always been a real rewarding part for me.
Yeah, I bet. And so kind of going into that, just leadership, how would you describe your leadership style and, what kind of keeps your team motivated?
My leadership style is kind of, let's say, I want to provide an idea, a direction, so to speak, of where we want to take a certain product or a series. How we get there is when I rely on my directors and their teams to provide the detail or the path on how we get there. I don't necessarily go and say we're going to do this, do that to achieve this. I just say we need to do this. How we get from point A to point B, I rely heavily on the directors and their teams to help provide. When they buy into that and it's their idea, the success seems to be much greater.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. And so what would you say, in your opinion, is the most important part of just the manufacturing process of an RV?
The most important part for me is having a solid plan that everyone agrees with, can work with, from design, purchasing, manufacturing, together, all working for the same goal. And a solid plan is ultra important.
Absolutely. Yeah. What would you say your favorite part about working at Jayco is?
For me, it sounds kind of like something we've talked about over and over, but it's working with the people. Being out in the plants, working with the people. If I have to sit in my office all day, don't get to go out and interact with the folks in the plant, for me it becomes boring or uneventful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. You've been here for 35 years, so yeah, people definitely make a difference here. So are there any kind of new, approaches or kind of innovations within the manufacturing process that your team has come up with that you maybe want to highlight or shed light on? Anything like that?
Not so much that my team has come up with, but have been a part of.
Okay.
We have been a part of the whole PDI implementation process. How do we take the units that we build and run every unit through a PDI process? How do we work those off? And it's an accumulation of several different areas working together to drive the quality to where it is today.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would you, if you had to give some advice to somebody who is, interested in making their way into RV manufacturing, do you have any words of wisdom that you like to share?
Wisdom is a stretch, but I would say come in, learn your job,
Yeah.
and then be willing to expand from there.
Absolutely.
Folks at times have an idea that this is my job, this is not my job. Be a team player, learn what you can learn, help out where you can help out, and the more you grow, the more you know, the more valuable you become to the company. So learn everything you can, work hard.
Absolutely. Yeah, and teamwork makes the dream work, right? It's easier than when everybody's on one page, for
Working
sure.
on the same goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of now onto the more, fun questions, not so much brass tacks, but what is your favorite outdoor activity? I hear you like to spend some time outdoors, on the water. I know you have grandkids, right? Yep. Spend some time with them. So, yeah, what's your favorite activity?
Pretty much that is, we live on the water. My wife and I have 4 daughters, married. We all have children, so we've got a house full of grandkids when they're all at the house. Take them out, ride on the boat, sit around the fire, grill, what have you. All those outdoor activities are things I really enjoy. And another part of the outdoors that I enjoy is wilderness camps, chasing big game.
Okay.
Out west or wherever that may be with family. That's another part of my outdoor enjoyment.
Nice, nice. So if you had the opportunity to pick any unit off the lot, which one would it be and why? And then where would be the first place that you would go to?
For me, probably find a feather with a slide out. And this is not to say the other units aren't popular as well, but
Sure.
I'm more of a functional person, not a bells and whistles person.
Yeah.
Want something that works. And where I would go, I'd probably head to Montana somewhere and see what's out there.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's always a season for something.
Absolutely. Yeah, Montana's on my list too. I heard it's gorgeous there. So last, very important question. I'm just dying to know. If you were stranded on a desert island and you only had 3 items that you could have, what would they be and why?
Wow. I live on the water, but I don't fish. But being on an island, I'm going to assume that there'd be fish that I could at least hopefully eventually catch. So I would need some kind of fishing gear. With that fishing gear, hopefully I would eventually be able to take some of the hopefully trees and limbs around there and take the fishing line as well and make some kind of archery gear to hunt with. And then I'd hopefully have an axe or a machete of some sort to cut the wood to have a fire.
Well, there you have it. Awesome. Well, Leon, thank you so much for talking with us today. And to our Jayco family, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of our Leadership Testimonial series. We'll see you next time.